Gymnastics with Jeanne. Yeah, yeah. Hey, Jeanne and Cotton fans. Welcome to the Jeanne and Cotton Show. So today I'm going to be doing gymnastics. Yay. So I'm going to be doing some beginner things and showing you how to warm up on every event. And I'm very excited. So let's get started. So the first thing you want to do is you want to stretch so you do not get hurt. So you stretch so you can do the splits. So what I do is you lunge, you straighten your leg, nose to your knee, and go down in your split. Hold your arms up. And now we're going to do it with our bad leg. So lunge into it, straighten your leg, and go into it and hold your arms up. Then you're going to do middles. Middles are the hardest split to get. Your good leg is the easiest, and then your bad leg is the second easiest, I think, personally, because your middle splits are just really hard to get. So before you do your middle splits, you can do the froggy. So you do that, and then you do that. So I already have my middle splits, so I don't need to worry about doing that right now, but some of you guys probably don't have it, so you guys can practice along with me. So you go down and do that. Next is a straddle. So doing a straddle, you can do it as big as you want. Go to one side with one arm to your foot and this arm trying to touch the ground, your shoulder. Then two arms to that side. Then switch. Two arms, pancake. And butterfly. This is just all pretty easy, and this is really simple for me because I'm very flexible, and if I flap my wings, it's like touching the ground. And then another very important stretching one is a bridge, because a bridge, your back needs to get nice and stretched. So you can do a handstand into the bridge, so like this. And you can do this. And you can do this. So yeah, you can do anything to get into a bridge. I just don't recommend trying a back handspring because I'd be like something like that. So yes, that is stretching, and stretching is very important, so make sure you do it. Now we're going to do jumping jacks and arm circles. Windmills. Guys, guess what? You'll never believe it. I have the best, exciting news. I forgot to tell you guys, and you guys won't believe it, but I moved up to level 4. Yay. And I've never even competed still. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited. So now we're going to get on to warming up. So warm up, here's some warm up on floor. So, and then we're going to do warm up on all of every single event, which is floor, beam, bars, and vault. And then we're going to start some of the basics. So warm up on floor is handstands. So, and you can do handstand hops, which you're only supposed to do 1, but I just decided to do 3. So yeah, then do a side handstand. And then you can do high knees. You can do a side handstand, and then, whoops, sorry, straddle. And you can practice your bridge. So, yeah. Bridge is always good because bridge helps you with your back hands, swing your back, lean your back, walk over. Pretty much tons of things on floor. So you can just start from the ground if you can't do a back bend. But you can do this if you feel comfortable enough with your bridge that you can do it one-legged because that's fun. And we can practice cartwheels just for warming up, which I landed off camera, but yeah. Now I'm going to do bar warm-up. So bar warm-up is pretty simple, but it's pretty challenging. So let me move this out of the way. So you can do glide swings, but this is what a glide swing looks like. This is a really small bar for me to do that. Oh, yeah. And I've got my hands are a little dyed because I made slime, but humongous rip. It's really bad. So, yeah. And then pullovers. You warm up with pullovers, but you can do 3 sets of 5 or 5 sets of 3. So, meaning you can do 5 flat sets of 3s, like that. Or you can do 5 in a row. So pullovers look like this when you're first beginning. But whenever you get a little better, that's what they look like. So yes, you need to work on them a little. And if you don't have a bar, you can get one of these at Lowe's or Home Depot or whatever you have, and use it as a bar on the floor so you can do handstands on it. Like that. Whew. So yes, this is very handy. And casts are really good. They help you with a lot of things. So this is what a cast looks like. Make sure you start super tight like I did, so you don't want to look like a banana. This is what a banana looks like, so you don't want to do this. Okay, so you want to be tight. So yeah. And then you can lower your bar if you have one, and you can work on squat on drills. So this is what a squat on looks like. Sometimes I can do it, sometimes I can't. Sorry. But yeah, that's what a squat on looks like. And this is what you can work on to get used to standing on the bar for a squat on. So you just put one leg up at the top and walk. So you can stand on the bar. And I am holding onto the ceiling a little, but see my hands? Oh, see it? And this is fun. It's a little dangerous, but make sure you put it to the lowest setting for this. But yeah. You go down on your butt, and then you can lay out off. So this is my beam. It is a cheetah beam, and for usually whenever you're first starting, you use this purple beam, like a super floor beam. But I got this one, so here's warm up on here. Relatively walks, and remember to keep your legs straight and tight. And then do it backwards. Well, this beam is really squishy. And then you can do bunny hops. You can do can do disco bunny hops. I'm okay. Like that. So look, if you need to practice it on the floor, that's what it looks like. Then you can work on handstands. Sideways and forward. The bar is right here, but I will move it for non-warm up. And then you can do ice cream scoops, which I made up. And if you did not see my spring fling routine, which it said my first performance ever, I did everything, and it was pretty good. So yeah. And now I am going to show you vault warm up. So vault is over here, and I use a mini tramp and vault. This is how you set up for it. So I have this little ottoman from the couch, and it's very soft and squishy. So yeah, and in our first competition video, our front handsprings were really bad because we did not have the black ottoman. Not the black ottoman. We didn't have the mini tramp. We didn't think of it. So then we thought of putting a mini tramp in front, and it makes it a lot easier. So for floor vault warm up, this is what we do. So we do high knees, butt kicks, grapevine, one-legged runs, we do running across the whole vault, so running 3 times, and handstand hops. That was really bad. And then regular hops. So yeah, that's warm up. So now for the warm up for vault a little more, you can do little jump ons. So stick, and when you get a little more advanced, you can do little donkey kicks. So yeah, that was warm up for vault. Now we're gonna start doing the gymnastics. So I decided that we're going to start off on vault because I want to. So the first thing we are going to do before you do your handstand and donkey kicks is the jump on. So you can do it like this. That. Or this is the cheating way. And do that, which you don't want to do. So once you do that, you can do donkey kicks. I didn't do it all the way to the handstand because but this is what a donkey kick looks like this. You're not supposed to do that. Fall over, but you're supposed to go into a handstand, come down, handstand. So yeah. Now, after that, you do a running handstand. So this is what it looks like. Don't fall over, just have a lot of momentum. So you run, come down, and yeah, so that's very fun. And yeah, then you can do front handsprings, which is very fun. And the drill for a front handspring is doing a step out. So doing, ooh, that was bad, but doing a step out so you know you're going to try to land it. So now I'm going to do it with 2 feet together. So yeah, that's very fun and I really enjoy it. So yeah, and then you usually have different circuits on vault when you do gymnastics. So, handstand hops, donkey kicks, sometimes I do not like doing these, but there's 2 cheese mats, and they're like, yay, this much apart. And you have to do a handstand, like on the first one, so the cheese mat is that long until it ends. And the other cheese mat is like that, and it's really creepy. So you do a handstand, and then you fall back, and you try to not let your butt fall into the crease or mat thing. So it's very, very creepy though. So yeah. Now you can do a round off. And if you guys didn't see in one of our competitions, I don't remember which one it was. I think it was the second one. What was the third one? I'm not sure, but oh gosh, that was funny. So I was going to do a round off, and then instead I went forward, and it went like that, and it went like, but it didn't go like that. It went like that, and my momentum went all the way over, and I slid down. It was pretty funny. Yeah. So here. Then you can practice. Well, we do body shaping. That's our conditioning for vault. So after all of these, I'll show you. After all of the events that I show you, I will do some conditioning to show you. So we do body shaping. So, and you do 10 of those. Then you lift your feet. And then we do rocks. Then we do holds. Then we do side. All of that on the side. All of that on the side. And then we do this on the front. Like, and then we do those. And then we do it at the same time. And then we do holds. And then we do rocks. And yeah. So that's body shaping. It's not very fun. So, I've never tried a back handspring on this, like whenever you do a round up back handspring. I'm not going to try to do it, but like, what if I did a back handspring in that? Yeah, that would be really creepy. I feel like if I did it, this block would come up. Time for the next event, and our next event is bars. So let's go. And make sure you have water always with you because you need to stay nice and hydrated. So cutback really hurts sometimes. So I did the cutback and I hand missed a little, so my fingers were on it like that. And it totally banged my leg right here and it hurt. It still hurts. So be careful. Then we're going to pull the 10-second this. Then we're going to do a hollow hold. And then I'm going to skip the handstand flat back part. So yeah, then we are going to do some more skills. So the next one is a one-legged kip is what I call it. It's actually something I made up and you don't have to have it. It's just fun to try. So what you do is you act like you're kind of doing a kip, but you have one leg up here. Then you do that and come. And this is what it looks like whenever you don't get up. So try to get it up. This is what it looks like. Like that. So you want to make sure you rotate your wrist. Practice that. So that's really fun. And then I'm going to show you a front middle circle. That was a double front middle circle. Let me try it again. So yeah. And then backwards. Front middle circles are really kind of creepy. but they're fun. Let me try that again. I can do it. And I've done my bad leg front middle circle before. So, see, and then my bad leg, hopefully I can do, because it kind of hurts whenever you don't do your bad leg. It's hard to stay square on your bad leg. So yeah. So remember, make sure you have water when you do gymnastics. It's very recommended. So that was bars, and now let's go on to beam. And my hair's getting. So we have beam here, and it's a little crooked. That's funny. So here it is. Beam, and it's this far off the ground. Let's see, that far off the ground, and then it's that. So it's that far off the ground. So yeah, and if you guys don't have a beam, because some people don't, or most people don't, is what you can do is you can get a piece of tape and just put it on the floor, and it doesn't have to be duct tape, because duct tape can leave a residue. So yeah, then I'm going to show you some things. Beginner on beam. So this is a lever, and this is what most people's levers look like. So you don't have to go as far up as I did. As you can see, I am in a full split because I'm flexible, guys. And then you can do a seesaw. Then you can do a handstand. And you don't have to land it. Woo. So that's what it looks like when you don't land it. And that's what it looks like when you do. And then side handstand. Whoops. Sorry guys. I started to fall back. But this is what a side handstand this now looks like. And coming down, not twisting your arm. That. This is what it looks like when you do twist your arm. Like that, but land it. This is just too short to land it. Then you can work, try to do a back bend, but not actually. So you can just kind of do that. Work on your flexibility like that. And you can do a handstand split like that, and you can do a handstand split. So it's pretty hard, but you do a handstand, you split, come back together, then split and come down. So yes, beam is hard to balance on. I'm glad I don't have a super high beam, or that would be really creepy, because if I did that and fell, it would hurt. So yeah. Then you can do this from the floor. You could do a handstand. And you can do straight jumps. You can do tuck jumps. So yeah, tuck jumps look like this on the floor. So yeah, hence you can do leaps. And this is what sounds like a leap when you're first beginning, so don't worry if it's small like that. You want it to be pretty big. You want it to be like, ooh. And then a saison is like a split jump, but it's easier and funner, because split jumps are pretty hard to do. So a saison is like this. So yeah, so it looks like this in the floor. Whoops, like that, just like that. Then you can lay on the ground, and I know this is very advanced, but you can just put your hands or your feet on the beam. So you can do this like this, and you can try to kick over. And then, this is what it looks like when your hand is on it. Your hands are on it and your feet aren't. And then put your feet on and, whoa, yeah. So yeah. Now, I'm going to show you on advanced thing real quick before we go. Whew. Guys, I failed. I'm scared that I'm going to hit the bar. I hadn't seen a bridge check over. It's hard to do on the beam, but now let's go to floor. So now we are on floor, and yeah. So floor, you can work on handstands. This is what you want your handstand to look like at the end of the day. So yeah, practice your handstands. Practice your bad leg handstands. Practice your bridge. And try to kick over, but you might not be able to. And I will show you some bridge warm-ups when we're doing yoga. And then try to kick over. It's okay if you can't, just do that. If you can't. So yeah. And then we're going handstand walking. So if you feel comfortable, you can start handstand walking. So yeah, now I'm going to show you a lever. This is a lever. So if you feel comfortable enough to do a seesaw, then try it. Then work your way up to a handstand. And then do the same on your bad leg. Whoops, I can do it way bigger than that. Now, you can, if you have your bridge, this is something that you can do on the wall. So don't have much space, but you can do this and walk your hands down the wall to get your back bend. That's how I got my back bend. So yeah, if you guys should try it. And guys, I want to tell you the names of my animals real quick. This one's name is Piper, the big bear. This one's name is Rocky. This one's name is Rosie. Then the big pink dog right here, his name is Olive. So yeah, just telling you. So that's a really good way to get your bridge because it's very fun and an easy way. So make sure you just have a free wall. And yeah, so to practice your back handspring, you can if you want to get your back handspring really bad, you can go to your gymnastics. Say, can you spot me on the trampoline? So usually the person puts their hand right here and their hand right here, but like differently. And then you sit like that and go back. But some of you guys might not be comfortable. So whenever you do your bridge, your back bend, you can start to go in a straddle like that. So it'll be easier because doing it like that is harder. So do it in a little straddle and just try. If you can't, it's fine because sometimes when I did it, it looked like this. It wasn't like that, sorry. It was like that. And it was like this. And I couldn't do it. So if you don't feel comfortable yet, then I will show you some more tips and tricks on it in a second. So yeah. And when you get comfortable with your bridge, you can do a back walkover and do this. And try to kick over. Trust me guys, I can. This is what it looks like. Ooh, did you guys see my ankle? See. So yeah, that is what it looks like. So now we're going to do handstand to bridge drills. So if this is what happens to you when you do handstand to bridge, then just practice and strengthen your wrists every day by doing a bridge. And it doesn't matter if your bridge looks like that. Just work your way up to that, and then work your way up to that. So yeah, it's pretty simple. Now I'm going to show you guys some yoga with the yoga balls, and I'm going to show you some yoga poses, because I know you guys probably want to see that. Yes, but yeah. So now I'm going to get the yoga balls, and I'm going to show you some basic things on the yoga ball. So some of you guys probably do have yoga balls because they're really easy and fun, and sometimes your parents have them. So yes, I like to. You can do this. You can do this to strengthen. You can do this and walk your hands back to strengthen them. And then you can do this, which is for your back handspring and bridge. So you do this. I am just a little small, my tippy toes touch, but you know, just practice and you can do that. And mine is just a humongous one. And you can practice back handsprings because this thing is like really good on back handspring. So sit on it and then, I know that didn't look super good, but it didn't give me a lot of room to put my hands down, which is kind of good, guys, because you guys, it takes a long time to get really strong, so. And then, once you're comfortable with that, you can do your back tilting. So yeah, that's really fun. I really like doing it. And I have 3 sizes of yoga balls. I have medium, small, and large. So large, medium, small, medium, large. And also you can do your splits on it. So you can put one leg on the ground, one leg up here, and try to slide the yoga ball into it. Oh, and if you're flexible, you can move your knee like that and try to go in it, but it slips out from under me. So yeah, now I'm going to show you some yoga poses. So first one I'm going to show you is this one, and I'm not sure what it's called. So yeah, now I'm going to show you the child pose. So get on your legs like this, lean down and do this, and put your head down. See? And it stretches your arm. So yeah, the next one I'm going to show you is the tree pose. I really like this one. Just like that. This is what it looks like from the side. You can kick out if you want. It's fun. This is the ragdoll pose. So put your arms like this and rag down. And if you want to try to get it pretty far down, then work on this, touching your hands to your feet. So yes, that was the. Now I'm going to show you, before I leave, that some advanced skills that you guys can work up to. So yes, you guys can work up to these advanced skills. A back handspring, which I'm going to scooch over here because I did one and I landed on the carpet and it hurt. a back handspring, step out. And once you get your back handspring, it feels like fluff when you do it. And then, let's see, handstand back handspring. Which this is what you can do. You can do this. Whenever you do it, you can come down like that and go. Or you can do this and go. I kick down. So yeah, I'll show you what it looks like. So yeah, that kind of hurt. So yeah, because whenever you do a back handspring, you need to be careful. Because sometimes you do that, like it kind of overdoes. And sometimes your hands are like weird and away from it, so it's weird. So yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and comment down below what's your fave event. Bars, beam, floor, or vault. Because I like floor the best. It's so fun. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Remember to comment down below what's your favorite event. Beam, bars, vault, or floor. Thanks for watching. Bye!